Hey guys, Jamie, and today, as you can see, we are on Twitter again. Obviously, we are on Roselli's Twitter. I don't think Loomian Studios' Twitter has actually reposted the tweet yet, or retweeted, however it works again. I'm not really too sure. Twitter still works. But anyway, also I would definitely recommend you to go follow Roselius on Twitter. She is very cool. Obviously, as well, you can go follow all of the developers for the Loomian Studio, which also is on the followers for the Loomian Studio. All you gotta do is go to Loomian Studio, look at who that account is following, and those are all the developers. There's a couple that I'm missing, but it's whatever. But anyway, here is the new video that we have learned from her, and let me quickly make it full screen and rewind it. There isn't any sound, okay, but you can see that we have 3D models of all of the monsters. I'm gonna call them Pokemon, but they're not Pokemon. Loomians. That's what I'm trying to say. We have 3D models of all of the Loomians, and we now know that they follow you around. The quality is a little trashy, but whatever. That's probably because it's just been uploaded. And also, actually, you can see that when it actually goes through that cut, they follow you around. It looks like she's walking. I can't tell if that's walking or running, but it looks like it's walking. I'm guessing the speed will be a bit increased for running. And in this cut, you see it closes its eyes, so we know that they blink from where it looks like. And also you can see Z's, so it looks like most likely the fact that if you're idle for too long, they will go to sleep, I'm guessing, which they don't sit or anything, they just stand still and just go to sleep, I guess, and also close their eyes. But the closing eyes is pretty good thing overall, but pretty good. And also you can see that it has a walking animation. It just doesn't like hover around like all these simulators, for example, have been doing for their pets, where they're blocks with maybe some legs, they just hover around, or they just slide across the floor. They actually have animation, so that's pretty cool. So far we're not really too sure from also just this one leak. We see that it's Eaglet. It doesn't really tell us anything yet, or at least the public from or the outside, obviously from the developer circle, that they could just be starters. They could just be the first forms of the starters. It could be every monster, but also again, every monster, that means every monster is going to have like a different animation. So it's a lot of work, but I'm hoping also for the latter of them, being every single monster in the game will follow you, or every single Loomian in the game will follow you, and they all have like the different walking animations, which would be pretty cool to see. So hopefully we see something of that. I actually want to see what Snowcubs looks like, because he doesn't really have big legs. He looks like he just has feet and no legs at all, but pretty cool. I think this is definitely a step in the right direction. I mean, if you look at Pokemon example, and I'm pretty sure it was Heart Gold, Heart Silver, the fact that Pokemon followed you was like something everyone wanted in future Pokemon games. And I'm pretty sure the next one after that, I don't think they had Pokemon following you around for whatever reason, or it might have been a couple of games after that one, but for some reason they just took it away and just thought, yeah, they don't need it. But it's a really cool thing. I mean, and remember, this is just an Eaglet. Imagine, for example, in Pokemon Brick Bronze, if they did those in 3 models, and you had like a Rayquaza follow you. Imagine how giant that would be, unless they scale it down. But imagine like if they don't, or maybe some monsters in this game, the Lumimons, might be giant. Like, let's say we get something as giant as like a Wailord, for example. Imagine having that just following you around. Hopefully they don't make anything as big as Wailord, because that would be obscene. They'll probably, I feel like if there's something that obscene, they'd probably make it so you either can't take that monster out and have it follow you, or they'll scale it down on a much smaller scale, just so it doesn't pretty much make it so you can't see anywhere in the town, because that would be a little too much. But I know, pretty cool update. A lot of people actually have been wanting this in the game, and it is pretty much confirmed. But anyway, I'm gonna leave off there. Let me know in the comments down below, what do you think about the walking animation, and what Loomian of the starters do you think is going to be your favourite for like the walking animation? I'm not really too sure. I'm hoping that the M-bit hops, obviously that would be pretty cool. I'm hoping that they'll have different walking animations. They're all really just like copy and pasted pretty much, but also some will be fairly similar to each other. But I know, pretty cool. Anyway, I'm leaving off there. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like always, I'll see you guys next time.